about. The thing about Gragas is he can actually match the early game against a lot of these guys. Jarvan, we've seen him in LCK already. And I think I want to see a carry from Wunder because he's the man to play around. And yes, Gragas is doing the laning phase. There we go. We get it early.
Demacia calls and Wunder answers. So J4 top, first time in Summer Split here, EU LCS. What do you think of the team comp from Splyce?
I think Splyce team comp makes a lot of sense with their synergy and actually really good lanes they build as well, combined with an early game jungler that can gank. Like, look at it also, once you get out of the laning phase, Varus ulti, Orianna ball onto a Jarvan, like, the wombo combo is there. And it's super, super strong in a team fight if you actually nail the engage, which is the key part. You gotta nail the engage. Then you can do your wombo combo. H2K, on the other hand, also saying, you know what, late game team fighting? Yeah, sure. We got a tank, we got a scaling jungler, we got a scaling mid lane, we got a scaling AD carry. Like, this might be one of those games where once we get to the late game, we have these massive big team fights where it just depends on who actually plays them the best.
All right, whether or not Splyce can find the engage or if H2K can use some of their tools for disengage. Potential is there, but I like both teams' drafts right out of the gate as the coaches shake hands for the first time here in Summer. Crowley and Jeevis. Jeevis, the new coach for Splyce. What has he done with the Splyce boys in the off-season?
Right. Well, first draft from him was definitely very interesting, but also very good at the same time. Liked a lot of the answers, and I love the fact that despite getting so many mid lane bans, they still get an A-tier pick in Orianna for Syncooks.
Well, there we go. Such a lot of pressure on that mid lane. H2K loading up onto the Rift to take on Splyce. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the first best of 3 in the European LCS Summer Split. All right, we're loading up onto the Rift. Okay, so reminder once again, it is patch 7.10. And on patch 7.9.7.10, the mid-season update, one of the most exciting changes in laning phase was the Doran Shield.
Very exciting, I agree.
And why is it exciting, Deficio? Because this item just redefined the lane. It actually did change the lane quite a lot.
Oh yeah, Doran Shield was meta-changing, 100%. Because it allows these AD carries and even certain top laners to get an early item where now it costs 400 gold, so you get 2 potions, not just one like with Doran's Blade. And at the same time, the health regen when you take damage on it is pretty massive early on. So it's actually very easy to stay healthy. H2K trying to make a little sneaky move around the mid lane.
30 seconds.
Ooh, sneaky peekly has turned into a munchkin. He actually takes a lot of trade. Felt like a little bit of misconnection there. 90 caliber net, not using the lantern to safety.
Oh, Jankos.
Jankos is in trouble. No support from the mid lane. First blood picked up by Trashy.
That was almost too easy for Trashy and Syncooks right now, finding Jankos deep inside the jungle. Bot lane wasn't pushing in favor of H2K. I don't think he actually knew where Trashy were in the map. This is just going to be a push the wave and go back to base ulti from Febby. Actually, no, wow.
Gets the flash from Syncooks. That death rate does so much damage.
Yeah, and also Syncooks didn't manage to get any sort of sidestep down on the laser. Took a lot of damage for it, and also no flash now. That's actually very surprising, because Febby was more or less just like, I'm going to push out this lane and go back to base. And he just got a flash for it as well. So Jankos doesn't spot Elise with this ward. We'll see her straight away right after as she steps back.
And of course, Syncooks just placed the ward as Jankos walks past.
He sees Elise right there, and just kind of realizes he's actually in too deep.
Is this disappointed dad Deficio levels of invades?
It's week 1.
Week 1?
We're positive.
Okay, right.
He got one of the wolf camps,
He
right?
did.
He did kill one of them, right? Yeah, he killed one of them.
He got the big wolf. Denied that one from Splyce. So with first blood under Trashy's belt.
Q when he just fired into a wall. And Wunder managed to flash away and stay alive, but him losing flash and ulti is big.
Great death sentence. Unfortunately, the Caitlyn trap didn't work. Look at the damage onto Nuclear. Flash for auto. Cobby and Mickey win the 2v2.
And we said this before, you know, when you go for the support, the AD carry is just kind of standing there next to you, actually hitting you in the face. Nuclear had a terrible trap placement.
Yep.
It wasn't even close. He stepped forward, put down the trap, took damage in return from Cobby, and then realized, wait a minute, I'm actually standing here still taking damage from this Varus, and he just went down 2v2. Splyce with 2 free kills in the early game.
And that means they've got a 1,500 gold lead. Trashy could set up with all the vision H2K had set up, but obviously Splyce get away unscathed.
Yeah, and obviously if you are Splyce, you also feel like you have to. Like, you want to keep forcing. Oh, nice dodge.
Flash Cocoon sidestep, but look at the trap. Trashy's now going to back away. Death Sentence connects down onto Mickey. He's going down. Che with a kill for H2K.
Oops, that one
Copy
missed.
and Trashy, they sidestep the barrel. Well, they didn't walk into it. Oh no, just with a little fan wave as he walks past, and bottom turret takes a lot of damage.
So we just praised Splyce bot lane, you know, and then suddenly H2K's bot lane makes a big play right there. Che with a beautiful sidestep on that flash cocoon from Trashy, and instantly turns it around against Mickey. Obviously has no flash from before.
So just a little bit of nerves as we start off the summer split, it feels.
We did some good plays, and then a few missteps as well.
And a few good steps. Che, of course, making sure he dodges those skill shots. First Tower Blade still available. Wonder going to put down the Demacian standard and get this top to about 25%.
Yeah, sadly for Odoamne, the fact that he went down to the bottom lane with the TP means that now he lost a lot on the top side and didn't get anything from his TP. So this is a beautiful sidestep from Che, and then he instantly turns it around because Mickey and Trashy need to walk out, but Mickey has no flash and there's really nowhere to go, and Hitbox 2017.
There we go. Here we go, Hitbox 2017.
There we go, yeah. So Odoamne walks down, misses ulti, obviously lost now a lot on the top side. His tower actually took quite a beating. H2K though with an early lane swap, this is what you do if you want to try and push in the tier 1 tower and then take Rift Herald. But you can see Splyce already matching it, saying, we're fine with the 2v2, we want to keep playing.
Away, Wild Growth keeps Mickey up, everybody dodges the barrel! Odo just cannot find anybody! Che gets another! Death Sentence goes slightly wide as Cobby is dropped by Featherfit. The tower is the focus for H2K as they're forced to back out. Senkax and Trashy, they back up to save the tower.
Yeah, looked really good for Splyce. We're just going in and pushing that tower, had TP ready, but the problem was Orianna had gone back to base. So Febivan could just run from mid to bottom lane. And suddenly all of H2K is showing up. Not enough members from Splyce to actually take the fight, and they just run away. And a little bit of miscommunication. When your mid laner goes back to base and you're trying to push the bot lane tower, this game, Wonder and Odoamne are trying to just play the game of like get a bit of damage on each other, but also
good interrupt there.
Always push the wave.
Odo doesn't get caught up by the Demacian standard. Cataclysm comes down, flashes out. Wonder pops the walls down, continues to chase. The flag, the drag, and will he brag? Odoamne, body slams over. Wonder's going for the chase. 100 HP left, 1 HP's all that's needed. There we go, Wonder with the kill.
Oh, Odoamne just wanted to try and kill the wave here and then step away, but Wonder took the fight. Black Cleaver is ready, armor pin on his Q. He's ready to deal with the tanks, and huge once again for Splyce. The fact that Wonder gets the advantage, he gets to push, and now that threat against HK is there.
Death Sentence connects, Wild Growth buys some time for Trashy, not enough to save him from the Ignite. Ace in the hole, tags Senkax, he's got no shockwave available. Splyce get an advantage in the bottom lane, only to kind of lose it in the top lane.
Yeah, they never really got to set up anything on the other side, and very nice pick off here from Che once again. He's actually also getting the kills on the Thresh, which of course is not great for H2K. Just getting a kill and stopping Splyce from setting up around Baron is of course a win.
Alright, we'll see how the vision works out. Whether or not H2K, they're actually starting a teleport here. They're going for Baron.
Well, they are rushing it right now. Senkax spots it. The rest of the team coming from base. Wonder, TP's ready.
Cooks has got shockwave available this time round. Baron's going low. The ball's not in the pit. Teleport finishes. H2K secure it. Wonder, Cataclysm's down. Not enough to pick up any kills. Piercing arrow from Cobby flies across H2K, and H2K, they sneak Baron.
I love the call. Ballsy call, but such a nice setup from H2K. I think actually this game we have seen Splyce win some of the individual duels, while H2K has had some better calls. Like as a team they've had better calls overall, like bot lane play before where they punished Splyce from pushing. Now this call here on Baron because Splyce had to kill bot lane earlier. They were supposed to get control of top side and then they could TP in and kill H2K if they were fighting, but because of Che hiding in that brush, making the pick on Trashy, it actually allowed H2K now to set up Baron. So the team calls have definitely been in favor of H2K this game, and that's why they're getting something like this. You know, Splyce just wanted to get full control with 5v4, but they blindly face check, no previous vision, has didn't really push the mid lane either. And they die for it, and this is just a roll from H2K.
Yeah, and very, very good Baron focus. H2K using the barrel to throw out Syntax. They get it. Clean, themselves a kill, and the teleport from Wonder.
Yeah, they basically knew that Splice is completely resetting on back to base. So like, okay, let's rush it.
And Deficio, I'm very excited because third item's picked up. Phantom Dancer for Kobe. Obviously, Rapid Fire Cannon for Nuclear, and the Goggles Stone Plate for Odo.
And this is one of my favorite items right now. That also means that Splice kind of have to look at the top wave and be like, ooh, do we send someone up there to defend? Yeah. Wonder is sitting bot lane with TP, so no one is actually topside at the moment. Febby and Che fighting for Riven. All they're doing is fighting for Vision, and they're going in with Che.
Flash Flay, repel from Trashy, buys a few seconds, but look at the barrel! Odo makes it count! Kobe and Mickey are knocked backwards. Kobe's still trying to back away. The redemption keeps him alive a few seconds longer, and Yankos goes way forward. The Lantern saves his life, only for Wonder to drop him down. Now Wonder's on the back end. Cataclysm and Flash is available. Odo low up front. He's being chased down by Senkax. It's a battle on two fronts as Wonder flashes for his life.
Odo very low at the moment, but still not dead. TP available as well. Senkax has a lot of damage at this point. He didn't go for that boring build with the Banshee. Just wanted full AP at this point. Odamna can go back though and actually get full HP, use the home guards with the TP if they're looking for another fight. Wonder gets stopped.
Wonder's in so much trouble. I misspoke earlier. It was a flag and drag over the wall. Now he uses the flash, flag and drag into a long-range headshot. Nuclear takes him down.
Yeah, greedy recall in that brush here without having any way to actually see if there is a ward on him. H2K just turned around and killed him, and this is why we've talked so much about H2K's late game comp with Odamne as the big tank who can have impact so easily. And of course, the scaling Graves, which actually didn't do that much in this fight specifically.
I just love this play from Odo.
I mean, this is force flashes, goes straight in with the beautiful body slam, ulti as well from him. And Wonder at this point just completed TP, and the fight technically is already won by H2K and Yankos, as you can see here, diving into the back line.
And just also right at the start, it was Che. Flash Flay gets two-man, starts that whole thing off. Wonder's running for his life.
Good team fight from H2K, and a thing to follow during this split is late game team fighting from these guys.
It's a sombrero for the minions, and the inhibitor's fallen.
And it's hard to fault Senkax for trying to make the big play that can save his team. But you need to coordinate that with your Jarvan engage. Fabian's flash is ready in just like 10 seconds, basically.
Oh, take a look at that. Death sentence into barrel. Chain of corruption, though. That's slowly going to spread across H2K. Odo Wonder is down. His gargoyle plate didn't even matter. The tower is the victim as H2K. They've broken the base, and they've backed away.
So mid inhib gone, top tower as well, opening up the top inhib. H2K controlling the game at the moment. Double Baron buff, one Elder Drake. Funny enough, actually, Elder Drakes in Europe are not as impactful as I see in other regions, because we don't take a lot of Drakes overall as a region. It's a lot about towers.
It's because you told them all to hate Cloud and Ocean.
Very true. Very true. Odamna, though, in this one will go down.
I'm surprised at the fact that Kabu is still able to burn. Not really far enough forward to get punished. That trap line, buying them time.
Fabius flashes back up, so life sucks for Wonder. He's actually done a fine job being really proactive on this Jarvan. But whenever he got an advantage, his team lost something else. But he's going in, though.
The sentence for Wonder. The shockwave only catches Odo Wonder. And Splice are split. Trashy's down. Redemption comes out. The flash death sentence catches Wonder. His BF sword GA brings him back to life, only to get dropped where he stands. The base is destroyed, and H2K are running circles around Splice. Kobe with a very, very forward flash. Takes down Feathervin to make a statement, but it doesn't matter to Fisho. The Nexus turrets are the focus, and H2K are looking at the base.
They're looking at the base, Trevor. I think they're going to get the base as well.
That's a safe assessment to Fisho as the second Nexus turret falls. H2K, smooth and clean finish. Take down Splice.
Yeah, I think everything after like 15 minutes for H2K looked very good in this game here. Great reaction to some of the plays from Splice. Much better, as you highlighted, vision control as well, which was part of why they could get some of these picks with Che here. Even when they lost Odamna in the bottom lane, they get that pick near the Baron. It is new behind the scene right now, so the players are getting used to it.
Yep.
There's actually less room